You know, in the world of professional sports, a single moment, a single play can change everything. But what happens when that moment is a devastating setback? Well, today we're diving into the absolutely incredible comeback story of one of the NBA's biggest stars. I mean, really think about that for a second. The physical pain is one thing, right? But the mental battle, the uncertainty, the long, lonely hours of rehab, how on earth do you overcome that when the entire world is watching, wondering if you'll ever be the same again?
For Boston Celtics forward Jayson Tatum, that question stopped being hypothetical. It became his new reality. A catastrophic moment that didn't just change his season, it put his entire future in doubt. Yeah, a ruptured right Achilles tendon. For an elite athlete whose entire game is built on explosiveness, on that first step, on jumping out of the gym, those 4 words are an absolute nightmare.
And look, this isn't some sprain or strain you can just tape up. We're talking about a complete tear of the body's biggest tendon. It's the engine that powers everything, jumping, running, all of it. For so many athletes, this is the injury they fear the most.
But the injury itself, that's not the end of the story. No, that's just the beginning of the real work. Surgery is just the first step on this incredibly long road back, one that tests not just your body, but your spirit, your will to keep going. So the journey starts with surgery on May 13th, and then the wait. Almost 300 days of grueling, monotonous, painful rehab. Day in, day out, all of it leading to one single date circled on the calendar, March 7th, the return. 298 days. Let that sink in. That's over 9 months of just grinding it out in private, far away from the roar of the crowd, just for the chance to get back on that court. That is an immense test of patience. And to put that number in perspective for you, at 298 days, he came back at the absolute fastest end of the typical 9 to 12 month recovery window. He didn't just meet the expectations, he completely attacked that timeline with just an incredible focus. You can just feel the weight of that whole journey in the words from his coach Joe Mazzulla. It's been a long journey. This was the end of one incredibly hard chapter and the long-awaited beginning of the next one. And so the day finally came. After all the rehab videos, all the speculation, all that waiting, it was time. You could feel it in the air. The anticipation was electric. All eyes were on Boston for his debut. So the scene was set. March 7th, at home against a tough Dallas Mavericks team. And the result? A decisive 120-100 win for the Celtics. I mean, you couldn't write a better script for a comeback. So the big question, how did he look? Well, the numbers tell a fantastic story. He played a solid 27 minutes. That's a serious workload after being gone for so long. And he dropped 15 points. He wasn't just back, he was making an immediate impact. But of course, a comeback like this is about so much more than a single stat line or one win. The significance just ripples outwards, you know? It affects the player, the team, and really everyone watching. When you boil it all down, this comeback is a few things. It's an incredible testament to one man's resilience. It's a massive, massive boost for the Celtics, both on the court and in the locker room. And it really marks the start of a brand new chapter for a superstar who just refused to be defined by his injury. And that leaves you with one final thought, right? How is it that one person's private struggle and their public triumph can inspire so many people? That determination to come back from the absolute brink, somehow it lifts everyone else up too. And that is the power of a great comeback story.